Alright, what's up everyone? So today we are going to go through a couple of film cameras that we have and that we've been using over the last couple of years. I think the first time we got into film was like, oh my gosh, we were still living in Virginia, I believe. So like this must have been like 2018. And the first film camera we actually got was from my grandparents, and it was the Minolta XG1. The Minolta XG1. My grandma actually gave it to me when she was visiting in the US. It was her husband's brother's camera, and when he went from Germany to South Africa to visit for the first time, this is the camera that he took. And he was just capturing his memories as he went and traveled, and we fell in love with it. We had never shot, we had shot film in school a little bit, but nothing like crazy. If you watch Bailey's video, she'll say we broke it in the first day, but we actually broke it. It must have been like a month in, and it was a complete accident. We were trying to take a long exposure. So we had it on a Gobi, Joby thingy, those things that bend, which was not a great idea. Because the leg kind of gave out while we were doing the long exposure and just kind of like fell, and it broke like the on off and the self timer. I mean, it still works sometimes, like randomly. Check out some of the photos from our Minolta XG1. Now, here is our other Minolta. It is the Minolta XGA. XGA meaning that it is an automatic camera. So basically you can just choose your basic settings over here. So if you want it underexposed, overexposed, or if you want the camera to just choose for the certain situation, the certain lighting situation, you can just do that. You can change the ISO. And then aperture, that's it. It basically just chooses the shutter speed for you, which is kind of nice in certain situations. And it's actually been pretty spot on, like most of the time. This did amazing. We've shot so many different situations with it. We've taken this everywhere we've been since we've had it, and we have shot flash with it, which the photos actually turned out a lot better than I originally thought. I remember looking back at it, but I didn't really give it much thought. But now when I look back and I see the photos, I'm like, damn, those are actually like really cool photos. So we'll pop those up first, the ones with the flash, and then yeah, we'll show you the photos from that camera. Okay, so the next camera we have, or that we got in the lineup, was the little point and shoot. It's just an Olympus. You can't control the flash. It pretty much just goes off whenever you fire a photo. It will just kind of go, which has its benefits, but it's also like really random. Even though we've shot with this many times, we're always surprised at how crazy the flash is. But it's an awesome camera. We've taken it everywhere with us. Pretty much anytime we take one of the film cameras out, we always take the point and shoot. It's just so much quicker for situations, and I feel like it's a great alternative to just a regular, like the Minoltas, where you have to focus and stuff. The focus is a little strange on this. You can't choose focus, but there's definitely a range which you need to kind of be in. If you're out of that range, if it's too far or too close, it just won't focus. So that's kind of iffy, but other than that, it's been a really awesome camera. And it's really been a durable option for us, like while we're traveling. Here are the photos from that camera. Next up will be a camera that, I don't know, I'm very in my head about it. I do like this camera, but I also kind of don't. I think it just needs a repair, like a basic repair, and it will be fine. Maybe just cleaning inside, I don't really know. It's the Rolliflex. It was our first ever medium format camera that we've personally owned. It was kind of like a spur of the moment thing, which is how Bailey and I make all life decisions. Love-hate relationship with it. Some photos have come out like really, really awesome with this, and some haven't. So yeah, it's a cool camera to have, and a lot of people always ask questions when you're holding it. So I would love to get a camera that does shoot 120 film one day soon, hopefully. But for now, it's going to be the Rolliflex. Now, next up is definitely a personal favorite to me. It's a camera that I have wanted for a very, very long time. It is the Leica M4. Basically, it has everything the MP2 has, except a cold shoe, which, yeah, you can't shoot regular flash. You basically have to get a little adapter, plug it in, which tells the flash when the camera is firing a photo, and to, send signal to the flash. So that's the only one little downside, is the fact that it has to have that little cable, which we haven't used yet, but we're hoping to get a flash for this soon. So it ended up being like, with taxes and stuff, I think it was like 1.2, 1.3, something like that. So yeah, it was kind of like a really good deal. And in my head, I was like, that's a no-brainer. You're not going to get this camera anywhere else for that price. So ended up picking it up, and we had 30 days to run film through the camera. What you'll see next from the Leica is all just kind of like test shoots. We didn't really take it seriously, I guess. We just wanted to make sure that there was nothing wrong with the camera. It really kind of lit a fire under us, and we are enjoying shooting a lot more in terms of like photography stuff. And yeah, so we definitely have some projects coming up that we will be sharing. and we're very excited about it, and very excited to hopefully go back to South Africa soon and shoot a series with that camera back there. Let's check out the photos from the Leica M4. That's gonna do it for us today.